This girl went to her fiancé's house to bring him a cell phone, but she accidentally saw her fiancé with another woman downstairs. In a fit of anger, the girl secretly got a marriage certificate with the fiancé's older brother. At that moment, the fiancé was still in a private room happily drinking with his close friends. He had no idea that his fiancée had already become his sister-in-law. Originally, the scum man and the girl is childhood sweethearts, and they were very close when they were kids. As they grew older, they reached the point of discussing marriage. The girl even subconsciously believed she would definitely marry him, so no matter how outrageous his actions were outside, she always turned a blind eye. That day, the girl excitedly went to the bar to find him. Unexpectedly, outside the door, she heard his friends urging him to call the woman he loved most. The girl outside thought he would call her. So, as he was about to dial the number, she excitedly gripped her phone tightly. The call quickly connected, but her phone remained silent. At that moment, she realized that the woman he loved most wasn't her. When his first love found out he was about to marry the girl, she immediately pretended to tell him to stop bothering her. Seeing this, he hurriedly explained to the scheming woman that he was only marrying the girl out of obligation. The one he had always loved was her. I have no feelings for her because of a family marriage. I can give her the title of Mrs. Hua, but I can't give her my love. At that moment, the girl outside could no longer bear to listen. She immediately pushed the door open and walked in. However, when he saw her, he showed no guilt for betraying her. Instead, he angrily asked what she was doing there. Didn't she know it was his bachelor party? His friend quickly explained that he had called her over because he saw that he was drunk. So he asked the girl to come and take him back. But he didn't care and told everyone to ignore her. He even bragged that he wouldn't go home until he was totally wasted. Enraged, the girl walked up and threw a glass of wine in his face. The sudden chill instantly sobered him up. His friend saw this but didn't dare say a word. Once she had dragged him out, she pushed him to the ground without a word. Then she told him that since he cared so much about her, he should let the girl come to pick him up. Unexpectedly, he refused, insisting that he couldn't let the scheming woman be out alone late at night. Hearing this, her heart shattered. She immediately questioned if he ever thought of her as a woman, too, but he ignored her and, stumbling, went off to find the other woman. At that moment, a server hurried over and handed her a phone. He explained that it was her fiancé's phone. She immediately took it and thanked him. Once the server left, she turned around, ready to confront him, but to her surprise, he got into a car alone. Then he instructed the driver to take him to the scheming woman. No matter how loudly she called him from outside the car, he remained indifferent. After he left, she was left standing helplessly by the roadside alone.